We work with our customers every way possible to find a solution. My father, Fred, purchased an interest in Highland Bank back in the early 70s. He owned his share for a number of years, buying out his partners. And the bank that we own today is that charter. And now it's owned by my brother, my sister, and my father and me. The entrance of the second generation into the business really started in the mid-90s. My brother had his own business out in California. I worked for Prudential. At that time, we both moved back. My brother is in the real estate development business, and I'm in the banking business. My sister was an airline pilot for Sun Country at that time. She ultimately entered the business later on after she retired. My father is now retired. He left the board when he turned 82, but he still is great at sharing his insights and advice with us when he gets the chance. The expectation we had was that we wouldn't work for my dad at all growing up, and I never really considered it. But after a while, we'd had our own careers for a while, feeling comfortable in what we could do. I think the opportunity that presented itself in terms of working with my dad seemed a lot more appealing to me, and I think that's the same for both my brother and sister. The third generation, we have 7 grandchildren of my father and mother, and the oldest one is just entering the latter part of his college years. Our attitude is that they really have to make their own decision to want to do it. It's an opportunity, but everybody gets their own life, and just because my life was good this way or my father's experience was that way doesn't mean it transfers to the next generation. Early on, we'd hired a consultant to help us. We had put together a family council, including not only my mother and father, but the second generation and their spouses, some of whom work or involved in the deals that we're doing on the real estate side as well. One of the things we've done that I think has really helped us in terms of being able to work together is my brother, my sister, and I once a week have a phone call scheduled at the same time with an agenda of whatever's going on that week. So we have an opportunity to clear through issues without waiting a long period. My father had established an annual retreat, invited all the family, and that started out as a business retreat. But I think it was mostly the spouses who wised up and said, you know, let's just make this a family experience, and we'll do the business at home when it's time to do the business, and we're going to participate in family activities on this retreat. And I think we did like 17 years in a row of that, and so that's been a great experience for us in terms of binding the family. Being a banker is great because you really do get to see individuals just like our family who have a dream, a desire. They have a purpose that they want to fulfill, something that they've dreamed of. And I do get to work with my family. I like that part about being in a family business. So if we continue to have relevant products and good service and be willing to reach out to meet people where they need what we have to offer, I think we'll continue to thrive.